Let's go ahead and see what else we have to return to. Once again, Metroid 2 Return of Samus. I am all for that. Alright, let us return to more of Metroid 2 Return of Samus. And I forgot that, still have the wave beam, but that will be corrected, during this little section of the, playthrough here. We're going to go ahead and get the, let's see, how do we're gonna get the Spazer, which we won't actually have for very long, because, like, incredibly soon after we get the Spazer, we'll be getting the Plasma Beam, so, yeah. That will basically take care of our beam usage for the entire rest of the game. Right up until the very end when we do have to switch back to the Ice Beam, because, unfortunately this was, not, you know, at the time when you could go into your inventory and turn things on and off. There is no inventory to speak of, so yeah. No luck there, unfortunately. Okay, we're still heading up. We could go right, and, pretty much, right and further up are our only options. If I had, gone down from where we entered this big corridor, it would have just resulted in a dead end, so no need for that. Alright, so we're heading into a very large area here now, in which we will get, pretty much the last few upgrades of the game. Like, once we have, all the things from this area, the Spazer and the Plasma Beam, and most importantly, the Space Jump, that'll pretty much be it. Like, all the rest of the areas will basically just be, oh, that's always nice. We'll just be finding extra missile tanks, and the occasional energy tank, and, yeah. Just a lot of Metroids to kill. Alright, so while we're heading up around here... Okay, nothing up there, nothing up there... Yeah, that's fine. Don't really care. Yeah, we want to go down here. Don't think there's even going to be anything really guarding this. Yeah, no. No guardians or anything, just BAM! Space jump! So that's awesome. Now we have infinite jump. And it is still... Since this is the first one that introduced the space jump, I don't think the original had space jump. I'm like 90-ish% sure of that, but yeah, the timing of when you can jump is tricky. Alright, so yep, going down this way. Actually, no, let's hold off on that just a second. There are goodies right down here that we can reach. Just gotta be careful about it. Careful. Me, you're not being careful at all. Alright, so bomb that. Head on in here. Okay, let's see, we want to go right over here. There we go. Oh, I could have just... Whoopsie. That's okay, though. There we go. Is there anything more down this way? Ah, okay, there is. And it's actually a dead end down this way, so... better to go this way first. Get it out of the way, and then not have to come back here a little bit later on. So yeah, that upper path that I rolled through was basically entirely unnecessary, but that's okay. And again, I could go after the better beams first, but they won't matter in the least because all that's down here is a Metroid. Which... ah, there we go. I was gonna say, I don't know exactly where it appeared there, but we're good. Well, that's interesting. Found the easy button for this boss. There we go. All well and good. And yep, now we can head back up and take the route that I didn't take previously. Yeah, pretty much the timing on the space jump is as you are just after the apex of the jump, just as you're starting to fall down. That's like the only time that you can actually make use of the space jump. If you wait like even a half second longer than that, you'll just be falling after that point with no ability to jump again. Alright, so... Parts radar solid. Okay, wasn't quite expecting that, but sure. All well and good. And there's a nifty old save point, if you like. Alright, so which way is... Let's head this way first. Without running into a laser beam. Oh, I can't stand on that. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, not exactly fair there, game, but whatever. Alright, so can we get back through... Ah, I see. Way on up here. No, I can't do that in the air. Whoops. Gotta be a bit faster than that. There we go. Okay, so, now then. Again, let's be a bit more careful. Nifty nifty. Okay, so that's how many hits it takes me to kill them with the wave beam. Let's go ahead and pick up the Spazer. Okay, and now got a little nifty triple beam going, which I think is technically weaker than the wave beam, but insofar as each of the mini beams is dealing less damage, but because there's 3 of them hitting at once, that equals out to more damage. And of course, the Spazer can't actually go... Never mind, I'm a moron. The Spazer can totally go through platforms, very much like the wave beam. And something tells me that the plasma beam is going to be able to do that as well. So, yeah, just straight up improvement. And now we're done in this area. I just want to double check the ceiling, make sure... there's an energy refill up there, but, well, why not? It's not that far away, and... yeah, it'll work out. Okay, that thing wants to be annoying. We can just... oh. We can mostly just speed our way along. One little spot we have to be careful in. There. Now then. Back out we go. There are no other hidden missiles, and no other energy tanks down this way, so... is that... yeah, okay. Ahem. A bit less of that. And yeah, for playing this without the advent of save states, using the spider ball is still the safer and quicker way to go, due to the fact that, with the space jump you are very likely to screw it up, due to the ridiculous timing that it has. Let's see, that's not where we want to go at all. We're aiming for that right there. Okay, let's see. And we're pretty much returning to that other little point. Also, that's bad form there, game. Having those things go as high as you do. It's not supposed to be how those things work. You should be able to jump over them. Let's see. Alright, so... already passed that. So we had to go back up a little ways, because... totally passed up a thing on the left side here. Which will be a Metroid. Sort of works. Always great when you can find a nice safe spot. Of course, then they immediately don't want to cooperate, but still. There. And I may as well just leave this on, because, like, as soon as we get through that entrance on the right here, we're gonna be facing another one. Okay. Alright, and once again, heading down here will just lead to a nice little dead end. Don't need to bother with that. Come on, just jump carefully. It's fine. Alright, so let's see. Further up. Okay, so we're gonna have to take a big old loop around in order to get to the plasma beam. That'll pretty much be the ending of this little section here, probably. Because right up here we have stuff, namely a little alpha. Yeah. There. And let's see, where exactly is the... Okay. May as well just do this. Much easier. Can I even get to this thing from here? I will admit, I don't actually have a clue of how we are supposed to, I guess that works. I don't think this is the intended way of dealing with this guy, but... unless I can get through here? Okay, this makes sense. I don't know why it's not marked on the map, but here we go. Clear away some of this junk. Okay, now we're good. And yeah, absolutely no idea why that, spot there was not marked on the map as a place you could, roll through, but anyways, all worked out in the end, and now we can head over this way. As soon as I can actually get there. Thank you. Okay, and let's see. Yep. Alright, so... crazy long fall. And let's see, up there... Up there we have a single Metroid we're gonna have to take out. So let's go do that first. And like I said, just as soon as we get that plasma beam, most of the rest of the game is basically just Metroid hunting. So there will be no major upgrades left to find. Well, actually, Screw Attack is still out there in a later area, but, that will be it. Alright, so then. Oh, another one of these. A bit of map recycling, but that's okay. Once again, creates a nice little safe area for us to hide in while we, deal with the Gamma Metroid. Okay, and that is all that's over here.